right, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another video. And today, what I have for everyone is something I feel is pretty special. But before we dive into the video, I have to say this. The following video is brought to you guys and gals thanks in large part to the Amazon Vine program. But all the opinions and thoughts that you are going to hear are 100% my own and were not influenced in any way, shape, form, or fashion because, as always, I reserve the right to keep it straight 100 with you guys and gals. So without further ado, let's spin the cameras around and let's get into today's video. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright. And now we are back, and as you guys and gals can see, we have a smartphone unboxing for you guys and gals here today. In particular, this is my unboxing and first impressions of the Ulefone Power Armor 16 Pro. And pretty much what this is this is a feature-encompassing, rugged smartphone. So when I say rugged smartphone, that means that this is targeted towards people that do construction type work. So maybe a construction worker, contractor, truck driver, somebody who has a line of work where they can't necessarily be as safe with their smartphone. Well, this smartphone right here potentially has you covered. Alright, so without further ado, let's unbox it. Let's get into the first impressions. I'm going to talk about some overall key specifications. Then we're going to wrap the video up and we're going to get the review process started. Now, I'm going to gray out any sensitive information I don't want you guys and gals to see as we go throughout the video. But let's get into it. Alright, now first things first, talking about the overall packaging and presentation, Ulefone. You guys did a great job. I haven't checked out a Ulefone in some years. I don't know if you guys and gals remember, but one of my first ever products on the channel was a Ulefone device. Now, those videos aren't up anymore because a lot of them had copyright strikes on them, so I took them down. But I haven't checked out a Ulefone product in years. All right? Now, talking about the packaging, I really do like this packaging. Minimal, striking company branding, pointing out some highlighting features here. So you can tell by the packaging, this is geared towards somebody who might be a little bit more rough with their device. And it goes ahead and shows you it's IP69, IP68 shock and waterproof. Alright, and it's also mil-spec 810G drop compliant as well. So this bad boy can take a licking and keep on kicking, right? And then other than that, nothing else but some more company branding around the side here. Some sim information around the bottom. I'm not going to show y'all that. More company branding over here. And then we have some more specifications right here, and I'm going to run off all the important specifications for y'all in this video, so you're going to get to know a little bit more than just this. But the key specifications here that really caught my attention is that this bad boy has a 3-watt speaker, right? And it has a built-in flashlight built into the device. Other than that, another eye-catching feature is it has a 9,600 milliamp hour battery on board, and it does come with NFC and Android 12, which is slightly skinned. Alright, so those are the key features for me as to why this device caught my eye, and we're going to go over some more features as we go throughout the video, but let's crack into this box. Now, you guys and gals know, for my unboxing and first impressions, all I've really done was remove the device out of the package, gave it 100% charge, went through the initial setup, dropped it out to the home screen, and then I boxed it back up so y'all can see the overall unboxing experience. Alright, this way it makes it a little bit easier for me to go over the available storage and some key features that are important to note out of the box. Alright, so removing the cover here, we have our pamphlet section. Alright, and pretty much all this has is our important booklets, our quick start guide, and our SIM removal tool. Now you will need this SIM removal tool if you don't have fingernails like myself to get into the SIM, even though accessing the SIM card tray is really easy because it has a pull tab similar to what Sony does, but you will need that tool to fish the tray out of the device. So really good stuff there in my overall opinion. Let me put this off to the side and let's keep it moving. Up next here, now we have the device itself, and y'all can see this is a big, beefy device right here. But let me rest this down. We're gonna come back to this. I'm gonna give y'all a device walk around. And then we also have a quick little note here letting you know that you may have to manually program your APNs to get data and phone calls working. Now, one thing I want to point out for everyone is that this is a GSM unlocked device. So what does that mean? This will work on AT&T and T-Mobile. Now, AT&T is a little bit suspect. You know how the new AT&T protocols go, but it does have these supported bands to work on AT&T and T-Mobile, so your GSM carriers. It will not work on your CDMA carriers, so no Sprint, no Verizon, no Boost. All right, and it does tell y'all can pause the video and read for yourself here. You may have to manually put in your APN settings to get everything to work. Now, I've went over how to do that, but I will go over how you do that in the full review, even though I've went over it before. Okay, so let's put that off to the side now. And then let's see what else we got here. So removing our little divider here. Okay, take that out. You can see we also get our charging brick. All right, so this should be a nice 18-watt charging brick, and it is branded. Let me give y'all a close-up of that. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Now, I'll put a picture up in post if this is unclear, but this is our nice 18-watt charging brick. Really solid stuff here. Now, I already have fast charging bricks, so I'm probably not going to use this, but it's really nice to see that Ulefone is still providing a charger and a cable in the box by default out of the box. So really good stuff there, Ulefone. Really good stuff there indeed. Let me put that back. All right. Boom. And then we have our charging cable, and it also comes with a nice little lanyard strap. So you can attach this device to the lanyard strap and carry it around. I don't know if you really want to do that because this bad boy is extremely heavy, but it does come with a lanyard strap. Okay. And then here you can see we got our USB-A to USB Type-C cable right here. And it's a nice red cable, similar to what you would see from companies like OnePlus. Really good overall solid cable. Now again, I have my own cables, my own high quality charging cables and bricks, so I probably won't use this. But again, thank you Ulefone for including a nice USB-A to USB-C cable out of the box. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that indeed, especially with companies nowadays just including the cables. iPhone, Apple, why are you just including the cables? Google, Pixel, why are y'all just including the cables? Samsung, why are y'all just including the cables? Stop that. Thank you, Ulefone, for including the cable and the brick out of the box with your device. All right, so that pretty much goes over everything that comes in the package by default. Now, let's go ahead and do a walk around of the device. Let's talk about the key specifications. Let me give y'all my overall first impressions. Now, looking at the device here, you can see it's made out of a nice suede carbon fiber-ish material on the back. And you can see it does have nice reinforced corners. This is a big, beefy beast. And you can see we got that flashlight built in right on the device itself. So no need If you're on the work site, or maybe if you just want to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night and not disturb anybody, fire up that flashlight, you should be good to go. All right, and then flipping it over here, we do have a power button with a built-in fingerprint scanner right there. So good stuff there. And flipping it to the bottom, you can see we got protective flaps. Okay, so we got a USB Type-C charging port that supports up to 18-watt fast wire charging and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I love to see that. Thank you, Ulefone, for keeping that, right? Good stuff there, okay? And then let me show y'all something else. Flipping it over here to this side, we have a programmable key, right? And then we have our SIM card tray, right? Now you can pop the tray cover with your fingernail, but you will need that tool to get the SIM card tray out. You can see it there. It's in there pretty good. You got to use the tool to pinch right here and pop it out, but you can pop back the flap with your fingers. And if you had a long enough fingernail, you could probably fish that out. But I cut my fingernail, so I'm going to need to use the tool for that. But it is a dual SIM card slot, so you can use 2 nano SIMs or 1 nano SIM and 1 micro SD card. So we do have micro SD card expansion on here. Flipping back to the back, we do have a dual camera setup on the back. So we got 1 primary 16 megapixel camera and 1 secondary 2 megapixel macro sensor. And then we got a beefy 3-watt speaker on the back. Man, I can't wait to test this bad boy out. All right. Flipping it over to the front, we have a 5.93 inch IPS LCD 720p plus display. All right. And I already told y'all about the 9,600 milliamp hour battery. Okay. We also have an 8 megapixel front facing camera on here as well. Okay. I already told y'all about the waterproofing and the shockproofness here, but we also have a we also have Bluetooth 5.0. We also have AC Wi-Fi. Okay, I already told y'all about the dual SIM and micro SD card support. I already told y'all about Android 12. Now, in particular with the processor, we are running a MediaTek Helio G25 octa-core processor and the Power VR GE8320 GPU. Okay, so pretty much upper mid-range chipset and GPU on here. We have 4 gigabytes of RAM with 64 gigs of built-in storage with micro SD card expansion. So good stuff there. Good stuff there indeed. In terms of the storage speeds, this is using eMMC 5.1, so a little bit older storage speeds. But for those of you who like to know that, there it is. In terms of the cameras, the front-facing camera maxes out at a recording resolution of 1080p, 30 FPS, and so too does the rear-facing 16 megapixel primary camera. So no 4K on this one, no 2K on this one, just 1080p, 30 FPS all around. And y'all stay tuned for the camera review where we're going to take a deep dive into these cameras. We're going to test the photo performance, the video performance, the audio, all that good stuff. Y'all know how I do when we do camera reviews. We're going to dive deep into that, and I'm going to give y'all my overall thoughts. Okay? Other than that, this bad boy does come with NFC. We do have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Okay? All that good stuff there, and pretty much the rest of this we already went over. So the 18-watt wired charging. Now, because this has a big 9,000 milliamp hour battery, you can use this to reverse wire charge other devices. But when you do that, it only reverse wire charge your devices at 5 watts. Okay, so I wanted to point that out. Okay, so that goes over all of the specifications. Oh, and also with your USB Type-C port, it does have OTG support. So you can plug and play things like flash drives, external hard drives, things of that nature. If they have USB Type-C or you have a USB Type-C adapter, so OTG support is supported on here as well. Okay, so now I think we've officially went over everything in terms of the specs. Let's check out the available storage out of the box, and let's check out this display. So y'all can see I pretty much just set it up, dropped it out to the home screen, and here it is. So here is the 5.93 inch IPS LCD display. That's a 720p plus display with a resolution of 720p by 1440p, giving it a screen density of 271 pixels per inch. For you guys and gals that like to know the technical specifications, there it is. So 5.93 inch, 720p plus display, okay? And again, in terms of the PPI, 271 pixels per inch. Now, checking out the display, giving y'all my first impressions of the display. Aside from what y'all can see on camera, it does look like a very solid display. The text seems very sharp, very crisp, okay? And let's check out some of the apps that come on by default. So you can see it does have a skin on it, but it is running Android 12 here, but it is skinned, okay? And let's check out these apps. So you have all of your Google apps. Okay, you have a child space app. Okay, you have the FM radio app. Shout out to my boy Two Phones. You know, he's a big fan of the FM radio. This bad boy right here does have FM radio support built in. We do have Game Space. Okay, we have a Compass application along with other good stuff there. We have all of the Google apps. We have a dedicated security app, dedicated setting app, and it is customized SIM app, recorder app, YouTube Music, and the Play Store. So we do have full Play Store running on this bad boy out of the box. And let me just show y'all. Now again, I haven't signed into anything. So you can see it's asking me to sign in to my Google account. And you can see I haven't even set up the Wi-Fi. So it's asking me to log into the Wi-Fi as well. I didn't want any notifications or anything like that as I go through this first impressions with y'all. So that's why I always turn that off. And I didn't want anything downloading in the background because I want y'all to see the available storage out of the box. Okay, so let's dive in. So diving into the settings here, we can check out the storage. Okay, so you can see it is skinned. All right, and we do have dual SIM card support. Okay. And in particular, I just want to show y'all here for verification purposes. If we go into security and we go into biometrics, y'all can see we do have a physical fingerprint scanner built into the power button here and face unlock. I'm going to set that up and I'm going to show y'all how that performs in the full review. So y'all can see that right there. Face unlock and fingerprint sensor support right there. Really, really good stuff there. Really, really good stuff indeed. Okay, now jumping over and checking out the storage. Also, as I told y'all, we do have a custom key. So you can set up that orange key to launch whatever application you would like. So that's really cool as well. Custom key launching support there. Good stuff there. Good stuff there indeed. Now, let's get to what everyone wants to know. And again, you can verify it is a 9,000 milliamp hour battery. And again, I did just give it a full 100% charge. Okay. Now, jumping over to about device, you can see we do have 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. Okay. And if we tap on that, it will let us see our available storage out of the box. So you can see out of the box, out of that 64 gigabytes, the system is using up 9.6 gigabytes. And I have no other applications on the device. Y'all can see that right there. it's all zeroed out right there. Y'all can see that. Okay. So we got about 54 point something gigs free, but we also have micro SD card support as well. So you can see it right there. 54.4 gigabytes free out of these 64. Okay. So there you guys and gals have it. There you get to see the available storage. You get to see the applications that come on the device. And we do have the Google feed off to the left. Again, it's not populated because I'm not signed into my Google account. But talking about the first impressions, I really do like the display. It seems very bright. Now, is this max brightness? Let me check. This is not max brightness. That is max brightness. So this is a very, very bright display. Y'all can see it right there. Ooh, let me turn that down. It's kind of blowing my cameras out, man. Let me turn that down a little bit. Let me turn that down a little bit more. That's a little bit better. But you can see in terms of max brightness, it does get really, really bright there. And we already went over all of the apps that come on this bad boy by default. And let me show you again. So starting at the top, you can see it right there. Scrolling through. And that's all she wrote. So not too many apps out of the box by default. And I'm pretty sure most of the stuff you can uninstall or disable if you don't want to use it. Okay? So that pretty much does it for my unboxing and first impressions of the Ulefone Power Armor 16 Pro. Okay? Now, I just want to let y'all know, being as this is an Amazon Vine device, all I really have to do for this device is use it for a little bit, get comfortable with it, and then write up a full written review and publish it on Amazon. So technically, I don't even have to make videos on this device if I don't want to. That's all that's really required of me being a member of the Amazon Vine program. Use it, give my honest opinions of it in a written review format. So I'm really, really going to enjoy that. Now, let me give y'all some sad news. I am still trying to get my Moto G Power 2020 unlocked. So, as a result, okay, I can't move my main SIM back to the iPhone until this device is unlocked. So, my secondary SIM is in the iPhone. So I won't be able to test the data speeds on the Ulefone Power Armor 16 Pro until I get this device unlocked and I'm able to either give it away or sell it and put that money back into the channel. So the full review for the Ulefone Power Armor 16 Pro, at least the video review, will take a little bit longer than usual. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows that, because I don't know why Straight Talk makes their unlocking process so complicated. The device is paid off. I don't understand why you still need either 12 months of active service or 60 days of active service, meaning you will have to have a SIM in the device and actively use the device for 60 days before they can unlock the device. And being as I've been moving my SIM in and out of the Moto G Power 2020, it does not have 60 days of active service. So it's going to take me a little bit longer to get this device unlocked. As a result, I won't be able to test the data speeds and things of that nature on this device until that's done. I just wanted to point that out in the unboxing and first impressions. So if y'all realize that the full review for this one is taking a little bit longer, but you follow me on Amazon and you saw that full review go up, that's why. Okay? All right, I just wanted to point that out for everyone in the interest of full disclosure and keeping it 100. All right? That being said, that pretty much does it for this video here today. As always, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the video and or you found it helpful. As always, if you did enjoy the video and or you found it helpful, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you would like to know anything else about this device or this video did pique your interest and you would like to know where you can pick up this device for yourself at some really great prices, all the affiliated buy links to where y'all can pick up this device for some really great prices, and any and all other featured devices and products in the video will be linked up down below in the video description. And as the name implies, those are affiliated buy links. So I do get a small percentage of kickback when you guys and gals use those links, but that's at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So it's a win-win for everyone, in my opinion. So as always, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. All right? This whole video here today has been recorded with a combination of the front and rear-facing cameras on the Samsung Galaxy S10e in 1080p at 30 FPS with no external microphone hooked up. And we are using my professional studio lights to light up this whole video. So please let me know what y'all think of the overall lighting. Please let me know what you think of the overall video quality, the overall audio quality, all that good stuff. All that feedback, as always, is greatly appreciated. Just remember to keep it respectful, please. All right. As I said before, I hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch everyone in the next one. We are out of here. Have a good one, everybody. Peace. Boy, this video turned out to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. Can't do nothing about that. All right, have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.